this section we'll have an introduction to whole numbers and some definitions. And we will start off with place value. Remember, we're only working with whole numbers. So we start with the ones position and go towards the left. Then we'll have tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, and it continues. Our first question we'll have is, what is the place value of a certain digit? So if we ask, what is the place value of the 3, you would look and you would just say it's in the hundreds place. And how about the 4? The 4 is in the 10,000s place. You might have a different kind of question which asks which digit is in the millions place. So you look, you find the place value, and it is the 6. We're going to look at some other definitions, but we will come back to place value several times to do other skills. When we round, when we compare numbers, so some other things will come back to place value. First is standard form of a number, and this just means the regular number. So they might give us some other form and ask us to write it in standard form. Here's an example. They're giving us the word form written out, and they want us to write in standard form. So they want the regular number back. So we have 42,000, and we have a comma. So that's to help us know our place. And then we have 6. You have to think about place value. To get just 6, that's going to go in the ones place. So you're going to need some zeros there. So 42,006. If we had put the 6 here, it would have been 600. So 42,006. And this is standard form, so the plain number. Next, we have expanded form of a number. And this means to write as a sum. Sum is addition. Using the place value of the separate digits. So first we have the 7, which is in the hundreds place. So that is going to be 700 plus 8 is in the tens place. So that will be 80 plus 9 is in the ones place. So this is expanded form for 789. Next we'll deal with order. And when we look at a number line, as you go toward the right, it gets bigger. As you go toward the left, it gets smaller. We will have some symbols, the greater than symbol and the less than symbol. You read these symbols left to right, so we might say 8 is greater than 1. We could say 1 is less than 5. The biggest difficulty, I think, is remembering which symbol is which. I always learned it that the point goes toward the smaller number, which is true here. I have also heard the mouth eats up the bigger one. So those are just memory tricks. Use whichever might help you to remember which symbol is which. Here's an example of a question. Choose greater than, less than, or equal to. And they give you 2 numbers, so you're going to choose the correct symbol. 2 is smaller than, so we want the second symbol. The point is toward the smaller one, or the mouth eats up the bigger one, whichever trick you choose to remember. Next, we'll look at a table, and this is some old information. You'll have to forgive that, but we're going to look at some medals and some countries and 3 different types of questions that we can take from this table. The first kind of question is a very direct one. It asks, how many silver medals did Norway have? So we find Norway and we go straight over to the silver, and 77 is our answer. The next type of question is not quite as direct. It asks us which country had the most gold medals. So we have to go first in the gold column, make a decision, so the 99 is the largest, and then go backwards. So we're looking over a column, making a decision, and then going backwards, and we choose the USSR. Our third kind of question that we have for the table will have us do some math. It says, how many gold and silver medals did the U.S. have? So we want to combine these or get the total. So we look up the gold and silver for the U.S. and we're going to add them up. So we have 53 plus 55 gives us 108 for the total. Tables are very useful in the real world because you can have a lot of data and it's very organized and easy to look at. Most students do really well with tables because you see them a lot.